Dear students, in last two classes we discussed about definitions, operations on functions, notations. In second class I discussed about sets and intervals. In this class I'll discuss about graphs of basic functions. Basic function means simple, most commonly used functions. So let us see what are basic functions. First one is identity function. Identity function means f map from a to a. F of x is x for all x in a. This is identity function. Here, graph of a function depends on the domain. Suppose if you take set as 1, 2, 3. So when x is 1, y value is f of x, which is f of 1. By definition, f of 1 is 1. When x is 2, y will be f of 2, which is 2. When x is 3, y here is f of 3. So drawing a graph, here few x values we assumed, correspondingly we got y values. Only 3 numbers are there in the set. Graph will be, take 1 here, this is 1 unit, this distance 2 units, this is coordinate plane, x and y axis, it's 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. So when x is 1, y is 1, this is the point. When x is 2, y is 2. When x is 3, y is 3. So I should not join like this. Why? Means our domain consists of only three numbers. Input values are only 3. You should leave graph like that only. You cannot join. Okay. Now let us consider 1, 1.1, 2, 2.1, 2.23. What is the difference between earlier one and this one? Earlier there are only 3 input values. Now you have 4 input values. So it's 1.1, one more dot will come here. 2.1, 2. So graph still, so because finite number of points, graph will be like that only. So in last class I discussed about intervals. A, if I take 1, 3, graph will not be like that. If I say 1, 2, 3, so here 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So like this 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. All these values will be there up to 3. But it is not a discontinuous graph, because between 1 and 1.1 also 1.01, 1.02, 1.03. This small part here further there are many points. So here also again filled with some more numbers. Like that, all the numbers without gap, we can get all the numbers in the closed interval. If you consider an interval, graph of the function will be like this, right? So you will get a straight line. So I think you understood the importance of the domain, right? So by default, if we say identity function instead of intervals, what we do is we'll consider domain as real. F of x is equal to x. So this is y equal to x. So then graph of function will be like this. It's some real number means from minus infinity to plus infinity. Here minus infinity plus infinity. Y equal to x is a straight line. Right? This is the graph of a function y equal to x. Now let us see some other functions. This is one of the basic function, that is identity function. Second function is a square function. Square function means I'll write y equal to f of x. Meaning of writing f of x, I can write simply y equal to x square. Y is dependent on x. How to sketch the graph? Take few positive values. So all the graphs I am sketching over real numbers. When x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, y is 1. When x is minus 1, y is 1. X is 2, we get 4. When x is minus 2, we get plus 4. Minus 2 whole square. So here this will be the graph. This is another basic graph, x square, which is known as square function. Another one is cubic function. Cubic function, y equal to f of x equal to x cubed. As usual, we take some x values, correspondingly we find y values. 0 we get 0, minus 1 whole cube plus 1. If you take 2 cube which is 8, minus 2 minus 8. So as usual, coordinate plane 0 0 1 1 2, it is 8 somewhere. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 8. This is the graph of cubic function. So till now I discussed identity, square function, cubic function. Next one, constant function. Constant function is f of x is equal to constant, some fixed number for all x. So y is equal to 2, for example. What does it mean? Whatever x you take, if you take x as 1, y is 2 only. X as 2, y is 2. X as 3, y is 2. X as 0, y is 2. For whatever may be the x, so this is how you have to draw a constant function. Here zero function. Zero function means that k happens to be 0, you get a function like this. All y values are 0. So it's nothing but x-axis. Right? So till now what I discussed is identity function roughly. This is the graph. Square function, graph. Cubic function, graph. Constant function, so parallel to x-axis. Zero function, this will be the graph. Right? What are other basic functions? Reciprocal function. Power function. Exponential function. Modulus of a modulus function. Let us see how they define reciprocal function. Reciprocal function defined as f of x equal to 1 by x. How the graph look like? As usual, coordinate axis. When x is 1, y will be 1. When x is 2, y is half. When x is half, 1 by 1 by 2. When x is 3, 1 by 3. As x decreases, 1 by 4 here, as x, when x is 1 by 4, what happens? You get 4. So x is becoming smaller and smaller, 1 by x value becoming bigger and bigger, it will approach us to an infinity. As x is larger, 1 by 10, 0.1, 1 by 100, 0.01. So the graph will be like this. As x is larger, y becomes smaller and smaller. Right? It will be never touches x-axis. This is x-axis. Its value go on decreases. Closer and closer, that will be towards x. When x is minus 1, y value will be minus 1. If it is minus 2, 1 by minus 2, that is minus 0.5. If it is minus half, 1 by minus half, that is minus 2 somewhere. Still smaller, so negative y will be more, it go on increases. So this is the graph of reciprocal function, right? Next one, power function. Power function y is equal to f of x ax power n. That is power function. Exponential function y equal to f of x a power x. Write some constant times, it doesn't matter. So that is k a power x. So here they write generally a not equal to 0 and a is a real number, n also real. In place of n, that is a real. Let us see what is the difference here. In the base variable is there, in power variable is there. Simple power function is a square function. You know the graph. 2x cube. X cube or 2x cube doesn't, this graph look like same. When x is 1, earlier it was 1, now it is 2. This will be the 2x cube. Suppose if it is not a positive integer, n is minus 1, y will be suppose 1 by x. In place of a, I am taking 1 by x. You already observed the graph. Suppose n is minus 2 and assuming a as 1, need not be 1, n can be anything. For n equal to minus 2, the graph will be y equal to x power minus 2, 1 by x square. So when x is positive 1, if it is 2, 1 by 4, smaller. Right? If it is half, bigger. Like this. Earlier I drawn 1 by x graph was like this. Now for negative also, if you take minus 1, 1 by minus 1 square, that is 1. Minus half, 1 by, what you get? Minus 1 by 2 whole square. 1 by 4, you get 4. Minus 2 if you write, 1 by 4, value decreases. This is the graph of 1 by x square. This is also power function. Right? N can be fraction, half. Right? Like y equal to root x. How the graph will be? When x is 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, root 2 will be 1.4. For negative x values, it is not defined. So this is the graph of y equal to root x. So different kind of power functions are possible where n and a both can be any real numbers. Next, exponential function. 3 power x, e power x, half power x. These are all exponential. Say x is 1, y here is 3. X is 2, 3 square, 9. X is 0, 3 power 0, 1. X is minus 1, 1 by 3. This is the graph of 3 power x. Right? Half power x, which I can write 2 power minus x. When x is 1, 2 power minus 1, that is half. When x is 0, it is 1. When x is minus 1, 2 power minus of minus 1, 2. graph will be like this. E power x, E is roughly 2.7. When x, it's like same graph. In place of 3, 2.7. So graph will be like this. Same, almost like this. These are different power functions. Sorry, exponential functions. Modulus function. How it is defined? Denoted like this. Defined as plus x for x greater than 0, minus x for x less than 0. So why? Actually, y equal to x graph will be like this. So, but it is defined only for non-negative numbers. So, you cannot, these are negative numbers. This graph, piecewise graph, you have to consider only positive x values. Next, y equal to minus x graph, when x is 1, y will be minus 1. When x is 2, minus 2. Graph will be like this. This graph you have to consider only for negative numbers. For negative numbers will be this side. So this graph, positive part you should not consider. This graph is known as mod x graph. So these are the basic graphs which frequently we get. Right? So in the next class we will discuss some more things. Right?